Most people think this is just a tablet comparison. It's not. This is where people waste over $1,000 on the wrong device because one of these tablets will feel insane on day one and the other will still feel fast 3 years later. And the scary part, you won't realize it until it's too late. Real quick before we go deeper, subscribe right now if you want to avoid expensive tech mistakes, because by the end of this video you might completely change your decision. On one side, the iPad Pro with Apple's M5 chip. On the other, Samsung's biggest tablet ever, the Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra. Two giants, two completely different philosophies. And by the end of this video, you'll know which one is actually worth your money. Let's start with what hits you first. The display. Apple went for precision, clean, sharp color, accurate. Everything looks professional, everything looks controlled. This is the kind of screen creators rely on. Now, Samsung went in a completely different direction, bigger, wider, more immersive, a display that pulls you in especially for movies and content. So right here you already have a decision. Do you want accuracy or immersion? Now, performance, this is where people get confused, because numbers don't tell the full story. The M5 chip is ridiculously powerful, not tablet level, laptop level. Heavy apps open instantly, editing feels effortless. It doesn't just run apps, it dominates them. But here's where Samsung flips the game. It's not trying to win raw power, it's trying to win real life. Multitasking feels natural, multiple apps side by side. Floating windows drag and drop, and then there's DeX mode. Your tablet suddenly feels like a computer keyboard mouse desktop experience. So ask yourself honestly, do you want raw performance or real-world usability? Because they are not the same. Now let's talk about something most people ignore: accessories. Apple Pencil Pro feels premium, super accurate, super responsive. Perfect for artists, perfect for detailed work, but you have to pay extra. Samsung gives you the S Pen in the box, no extra cost, ready to go instantly. And for most people, it does everything they need. So in terms of value, Samsung clearly wins this round. Now software, this is where the real difference shows up. iPadOS is smooth, polished, and optimized. Everything feels intentional, everything just works. But it's limited, you can feel the restrictions. Now Samsung system, more open, more flexible. You can move files easily, customize almost everything. And with DeX, it becomes something completely different. But there's a trade-off. Not every app feels perfect, not everything is fully optimized. So again, do you want perfection or freedom? Now gaming. Both are powerful, both can handle heavy titles, but the M5 chip stays more consistent, more stable over time. Less frame drops, better long-term performance, but Samsung's bigger display makes everything feel more immersive. So even here, there's no clear winner. Now here's the part most people don't think about: longevity. This is where Apple quietly wins. Better updates, better long-term smoothness. An iPad today still feels fast years later. Samsung is improving, but Apple is still ahead. And this is exactly where people regret their choice, not on day one, but months later. So let's make it simple. If you create content, edit videos, draw design, the iPad Pro is the safer choice. If you want entertainment, multitasking, laptop-like use, the Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra makes more sense. But here's the truth nobody tells you. Most people don't buy what they need, they buy what looks powerful, and that's how they waste money. So before you choose, think, what will you actually use every single day? Because the wrong choice won't feel wrong immediately, but over time you'll feel it. Subscribe if you want real tech advice, not just specs, and I'll see you in the next one.